What's up, what it do, YouTube fam? It's your boy Mugatti. We're back with another video. Man, today is Sunday. It's a little chilly and a little gloomy day, but however, we out here. I'm at my dad's shop right now. I came over here to use his rack, as y'all see behind me, but he got his Camaro in the air. He replaced the gearbox. So look like he got everything, you know, buttoned up. He just still got the wheel off. But anyway, I'm gonna drive up on these drive-on ramps because the SS is running super loud right now. And I looked up under there, and right before the muffler, where the pipe welded to the muffler, is broke. I guess over a period of time, the weld may have just broke. I don't recall hitting nothing, driving up on that to break it. So I'm thinking that's what happened. Maybe the weld just broke away from the muffler. So I'm gonna attempt to weld it up myself. Of course, I can wait till in the morning, sometime tomorrow or whatever, and probably swing by my guy Tracy, the muffler shop, and let him weld it up right quick, because he did the mufflers like, oh man, when I'm gonna say probably 17 years ago. I say about 17 years ago when he did my whole exhaust system, the 40 series. I got them from him. So man, it lasts for a long time. I ain't tripping. Like 17 years for exhaust system, they're pretty good. So, and that's the only issue I ever had out of it, that is broke away from the muffler. So I'm gonna attempt to fix it right quick, and I'm gonna get up under there and let y'all get a look at what's going on. But if I can't do it, I'll just drive by him tomorrow, and he should be able to fix me up right quick. That's if he working this week, because you know Christmas is Thursday, so I don't know, you know, people's schedule. Maybe they took off for the rest of next week or whatever. And, well, this week leading up to Christmas. So, but whatever, man. We finna attempt it anyway. We don't mind getting our hand dirty. You know what I'm saying? You know, we in the shop with it on a Sunday, shop therapy. So, I'm gonna get it in here, get it set up. I'll let y'all get a look at it in a minute. I talked to a mechanic yesterday was Saturday. I talked to him Friday. About the decrease in power I'm having with the SS. Like, if y'all familiar with a lot of my videos, like my very first YouTube video, I did a burnout out there in the road, and it spent them 26s over like it wasn't nothing. But now it won't do it. And I was telling them I changed the OptiSpark, and I didn't go back with AC Delco, and I changed it like 3 times. So when the very first one I changed, I did go back with AC Delco, and I didn't have any issues. I didn't notice a decrease in power, none of that. But as they kept going out, I started, you know, going a cheap route, getting one from O'Reilly's or whatever, and I guess even when I told him I went and got a cheap one, he was like, go AC Delco, everything, you know, plugs, wires, all that stuff. So he was like, over a period of time, it was like it retards the time. So we probably got some of that going on, and probably need a timing chain too. I think that's what he was really saying. Like the timing chain may have some slack in it, and it retards the time a little bit. So that's probably why it ain't as hot as it once was. So I'm thinking about doing it. I told him about my plan to go 383 stroker. He was like, you know, he'll be glad to, you know, help me out on that tip. He was like, if we can just change the timing chain, change the timing chain, and replace the OptiSpark with AC Delco, get everything back to how it was, would I be satisfied? And I think I would be satisfied. I honestly would be. And like my only reason for even thinking about going 383 stroker was to get more power. You know, of course I'm gonna have more than it was stock if I do that, go that route. But if I can restore the power that the LT1 once had, like when I first got it, or that it came from with the factory, like I swear I'd be so happy with it. I'd be genuinely happy with it. Because I got other plans to do, you know, some real power and other stuff. So yeah, I'd be happy with the factory power that the LT1 has. So I'm kind of weighing my options, seeing which route I'm gonna go. But let me dig these ramps up right quick, and then we're gonna climb up under here. Don't know what it is. Okay. There we go. Boy, that was an epic fail. Tried to slide across, caught the pole. Y'all hear how loud it is? Man, it's so loud. Sound like open headers. So, and also I gotta get me a battery too. I know it ain't gonna crank back up. I'm gonna have to jump it back off. I believe my alternator playing out. It's either the battery. I think the alternator playing out too, but most definitely gonna need a battery, because after running forever, I drove from Memphis and got to the house, cut it off, tried to crank it back up, wouldn't crank up, so we're most definitely gonna get us a battery today. So let me find a creeper so we can crawl up under here. There you go. Okay. Might be a job. Okay. I don't know if y'all can see that. There you go. Now this might be a job for Tracy, cause it broke off kind of funky. And well, it goes back in place, I guess, if I can tack it right there. Yeah, I can see that. I'm sure I can't see that. If I can tack it right there in place, even if I can get a few welds on it, it's to quieten it down some, cause that open header is running me crazy. So I think we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna attempt it. We're gonna try it. And if it don't work out, we're just gonna tell Tracy, hey, we tried. But we here now. We brought it to you. I hate welding overhead too. I know if I get it up on the lift, it'll be so much better. If I could have got it up on the lift, but that's my whole reason for coming over here. I got a weld over the shop. That's how I use this. I use this welder since I'm already over here. So let me get this stuff set up and I'll cut y'all back on in a second. Alright family, we got it done. I don't think we need tracing. Alright family, we back and we done went got us a battery, put some good 93 in that thing, and we've been riding. Tighten up some free pieces on the door panel that was coming off, like the armrest, like the plastic broke, but we got them fixed in there with some good screws and washers. Just tighten everything up, everything that was out of place, we got it back in place. Muffler sounded good. We dodged Tracy, even though Tracy usually don't even charge me for stuff like that, but we ain't got to go to him tomorrow, so just been riding that thing. So we just out here now, just chilling. Letting the music play. I was gonna clean it up, but it ain't got dog now, so it really wouldn't be no sense of cleaning it up. So, and I done got back in that fever, like I done got back in that mode. Like, got me ready to do something to it. Got me ready to put some paint on that thing. Like, I'm talking about some exclusive paint. Somebody one of them fruity colors. I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna think about it. Of course, we got a shop full of stuff we gotta get knocked out. Been having a good flow lately. I try not to put too much on my plate, especially with my personal vehicle. So even though I can take my time with it, it ain't gotta be done, in a certain amount of time. So if I start on something, if it take me a year to do it, oh well. But we're gonna try to do it. When we do it, we're gonna try to, kind of be freed up. That way we can go ahead and knock it out real quick. So we ain't trying to, have it down for no long time. Of course, we got a big bill going on with 400, so I ain't trying to have Gangsta, hard for that long, because, we can hop in that sucker, catch out. Still gonna turn some heads, but I'm gonna think of a color, think of a good color I wanna go. I don't plan on changing no rims or nothing like that. The ball is gonna do for now. We're gonna do something with the color, and I want to do something with the interior, because old girl she chopped me up on the interior side. So we're gonna definitely do something with the interior. I really want to go kind of back OG for real. I'm thinking about going back OG gray. If I do anything with a color, it probably gonna be like the stitch. It's gonna be the stitching color. Whatever color I decide to go with on the paint, it gonna be. I'm just gonna do the color stitch. I ain't gonna try to do like the two-tone like I got now. So, but we got time, plenty of time. Ain't nothing major, no rush. We're gonna think about it. And if anything, probably do the SS. No, it's stitch. It's considered stitch. So the SS gonna be in color. But we're gonna do away with the two-tone, and we just gonna do the color stitching and everything all gray. Kind of give it like a little classy, get it back in that little classy feel, you know what I'm saying? Even though the interior ain't too far out of whack, ain't too crazy now, I still want to kind of, tone it back down, and, go back with that original gray and just do like some color stitching. And, gonna get these old polished up. I love the baller, man. You can't go wrong with the baller. We definitely need a new hood. We need a new hood for sure. So we're gonna get a new hood. And pretty much it gonna be like a quick sand down, fix a few dings here and there. I got a chip spot right here on this molding. Right there is dark on this side, y'all really can't see, but I got a chip spot there. But it ain't no whole lot of body work, so that would for sure kill a whole bunch of time. That'll kill a whole bunch of time when you ain't got a lot of body work. You ain't gotta take it down. I done took it down to the metal before, so I ain't gotta do that. It's not a whole bunch of paint on there now. So if we do a candy, we ain't gotta, worry about stripping all this paint off, because it had already been stripped down to the metal before and came back with it. So that's what I'm thinking. I really want to do a candy job on this, because I never done a candy job on one of my personal vehicles. So I'm gonna go ahead and play with this one. It's a 95. I want a 96. And I would like to have that all original. If I can keep pure cocaine, I would like to have basically all the cars that I really want in my collection. I would like to have them all original, and I ain't trying to double up on each car just to have one custom and one original. But if it turned out that way, it turned out that way. I even thought about would I sell the 95 to get a 96. I don't even really know, because I like it for what it is. I like the 26s on the SS, and so I really just want a 96 just to have it all original, preferably black or green, because I already did the maroon. So I prefer a 96 black or green, mint condition, and just keep it all original, something like that on that tip. And then I think I'm gonna just go ahead and drop like some unexpected for the folk, cause there ain't a whole lot of custom jobs going on right now in the city. Not a whole lot. I think I'm even thinking about how to net one of my partners, Gangsta, he locked up in the Fed. Like, he got a drop, a Buick. Nah, that's an Oldsmobile. He got a drop Oldsmobile. I don't know what kind of Oldsmobile it is, but it's a convertible. He got some 30-inch floaters on it. I even want to holler at him, like, see if he want to kind of experiment. I really want to do some custom work, you know what I'm saying, like on the candy side. So of course we got the 73 Buick. We redoing it. We're gonna go with a darker base. He wanted the Brandon wine a little darker, so we got that. But as far as my personal vehicle, I think I wanna play with a loud color one time. Do some real custom on one of my vehicles. A 400 going. It's gonna be a base coat, clear coat. I ain't touching cocaine, and Gangsta, it's base coat, clear coat. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and put a candy job on this one. Go ahead and do the unexpected, turn some head one last time, cause shit, it been 20 years. It been looking the same way. Everybody say they see it still clean. Motherfucker still clean, still look good, but I want to kind of shock them. I want to shake them up a little bit. So, man, y'all stay tuned. Stay with me, man. Never know what's going on. So you got to stay tuned to find out. We got some goodies coming for the El Camino spare change. Y'all got to stay tuned for that. We got some more stuff coming for 400 degrees. You got to stay tuned for all that. Of course, we got customer vehicles. You got to stay tuned for. Appreciate everybody that subscribed to the channel. Man, keep rocking with me. If you haven't already, go ahead, smash that subscribe button, turn the bell on so you'll be notified every time a video drop. And also, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Hey, don't be afraid to comment. Let me know you're in here. And if you're new to the channel, let me know where you're checking in from. And we out.